it's not that CIOs don't want to really drive transformation. They do want to drive a lot of transformation for the business, and it's the need of the hour. You want to drive more agility in IT. You want to make sure that you're adding to the contributions on revenue increase for your organization, looking at reducing the risk, cutting down cost, and so on and so forth. But what is really holding them back is the preparedness to handle any downtime that can impact or their cloud journey, or even any transformation initiatives that take, and that I think is really slowing them down. Because what has happened is, over the years, organizations have spent millions of dollars not only in transforming but also ensuring that the production gets modernized. But the protection and backup, has not really caught up with the pace of transformation in IT, and that is actually posing risk not only to the data but also to the availability of the overall IT, and that is really slowing down the adoption and transformation around IT is what I think. So it's a great question actually. So what do we do when we get into the car? Before starting the car, what do? We put on the seat belt. If you are bungee jumping, what will you do? You will make sure that rope it doesn't snap. It's properly you are geared up to do that bungee jumping. If you are skydiving, what will you do? You want to make sure that the parachute that you are going to eventually pop up there works for you, right? So when you have all the protection around you and the confidence that this is going to really save you at the time when it is needed, you can really take up all the challenges around transformation. I think what IT really needs is the confidence that when they accelerate on a cloud journey, when they are driving transformation, they are driving modernization in the IT, at no point in time should events like a ransomware attack, downtimes, whether intended or unintended, any malicious threats, attacks, whatever disruptions that can cause their business to suffer, there needs to be a last line of defense, which is the resiliency for organizations to really bounce back in case of an eventuality. And I think data protection is that last line of defense that can really give that confidence for organizations to accelerate on their cloud journey. Because that you have something to fall back on. And when you know that your most important asset, which is data, is protected, then you can really accelerate on any transformation drive that you want. So when a customer is in a multi-cloud environment, what are some of the key capabilities that the customer would need? The point that you mentioned about the ability to orchestrate workloads in a multi-cloud environment, that is one very important capability. Let's not forget that in a cloud world, the responsibility of protecting the data is a shared responsibility between the cloud service provider and the customer. Now, when it is a shared responsibility, as a customer, I would want to take it as my own responsibility. I won't want to depend on the cloud service provider, really, to protect my data because of n number of reasons. But the fact remains that I am the owner of that data. So if I am able to orchestrate workloads in a multi-cloud environment, which helps me, to protect myself, my IT against a cloud lock-in, which gives my business the agility to leverage cloud based on the strengths that they have to offer, right? Whether it's PaaS, whether it's IaaS, whether data mining, certain clouds are good for data mining. Look at SaaS for that matter, M365 workloads, Salesforce for that matter. All of these bring in certain competitive advantage to IT. If we are able to leverage the multi-cloud orchestration, make sure that the data is protected, I think that is one key capabilities that organizations are looking at in terms of having the confidence to move to IT. That is one. Also ensuring that all the data that goes into cloud is actually protected. So like I said, shared responsibility is my responsibility. So my M365 data, even if the user tomorrow leaves my organizations, I know that that data is available for me. So I think these two capabilities are the key capabilities for any organization. Because it kind of helps on a lot of things, including avoiding cloud lock-in, protection of my important assets, the ability to recover, the ability to view data which is on-prem, or in a multi-cloud world through one pane of glass, even if you got to comply with an internal auditor or an external regulatory authority. All of these capabilities need to be delivered for any IT to have the confidence that they can accelerate on the cloud journey. Oh, certainly. So, we are the world's largest, company as far as data protection is concerned. So, if you look up IDC's second half 2021 tracker for backup and replication, we clearly are at the top of the chart along with Dell. So we are the joint number one there. Gartner pegs us as the leader in our ability to execute. So we are an organization with $1.1 billion of revenue. So with more than 450,000 customers worldwide, and we have very interesting approach to customer centricity, and we measure that with our net promoter score, which is at 82 now. That is 3 times more than the industry average for backup and data protection. So we are very customer focused. We invest a lot of dollars into innovation. More than 82% of Fortune 500 companies are our customers. 67% of Global 2000 organizations are our customers. And if I have to look back at how the business is doing in India, well, we are seeing triple-digit growth in various dimensions or vectors of our business. I think great partner ecosystem that we have built in the country, and our ARR revenues, by which we really measure our business, are again going very strong. So I think as the India business, we are resonating and contributing to the hyper growth APJ region and the global business of Veeam.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.